Hello, and welcome to SITRECs, Situational Recommendations for the Emergency Services Profession. I'm your host, David Blevins. After a rather prolonged hiatus, the SITRECs video series has returned, and we're looking for a strong 2021 together. The mission of SITRECs is to bring information to and about the emergency services profession. Through our advocacy, we will provide recommendations to both those that serve within the emergency services community to those that receive help from the same. Furthermore, we will use this platform to provide rescripts from around the globe and to recognize individuals that are doing great things. We have been working on several media projects here lately, which is one of the reasons I haven't been around. If you want to follow any of them, please check them out. Our educational podcast called The Perfect Chaos is available at www.perfect-chaos.org. And our EMS podcast called the EMS Handoff is available through the Journal of Emergency Medical Services, which can be found at GEMS.com. Both of these projects are growing wildly, and we're excited to see how these help you. Recently, the country has gone through a change of administration at the federal level, and with that change, many of the departments within the government are also experiencing change. With this, SITRECs would like to extend a thank you to the number of federal emergency personnel that committed to making the U.S. safe following an emergency and through the work that they committed during the COVID-19 pandemic. Additionally, as the new personnel take their office, we would like to thank them for taking on the responsibilities, knowing the work that continues, and how we are going to work together to make emergency services ready for whatever may come next. Coming up, the National Association of EMTs is hosting their annual EMS Day on the Hill. It will be hosted virtually this year for the first time. This event allows emergency medical services professionals from the field provider to the director level an opportunity to speak on behalf of the profession to legislators at that federal level. There are many items that are being discussed, including an increased awareness of the Congressional EMS Caucus. More information about both the Congressional EMS Caucus and the National Association of EMTs EMS Day on the Hill can be found on the NAEMT's website at naemt.org and clicking on the button at the top labeled Advocacy. For our recognition this week, I'd like to thank my wife, Rhonda. She's absolutely going to love the fact that I'm placing this right here in this week's episode. But she works so hard behind the scenes on our content development out of the house. To include the new SITRECs graphic that you can see back here right behind me and at the beginning of this week's episode. In addition, she's an excellent co-host for our Perfect Chaos podcast. We were having fun creating together, but if we didn't have her technical expertise, we wouldn't be doing what we are doing. Her background, while now in academics and education, has been spent over the years studying and educating in the criminal justice profession as well. So as far as her background and everything that she does, we recognize her. Please help me thank her down in the comments below. As we end this week, I'd like to recruit each and every one of you to help me create the SITRECs you would like to see. If you find anything of interest, see anybody that should be recognized for doing great things, or just have a shout out to give, please feel free to send me the information either in the comments or as a direct message here on LinkedIn. Until next week, thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, take care, stay safe, do great things, have a blessed week.